But listen, later on we're going to be talking about some of the hottest dresses and suits that we saw at this year's Academy Awards.
I can't wait.
Yeah, of course, to get there, to that kind of level of design on that international scale, you've got to start somewhere, right?
I guess so. You have to start locally. Well, there's some amazing designs that were showcased last weekend at the Cape Town Fashion Council. Take a look.
Local fashion enthusiasts were in for a treat at this year's Design Expo, as over 40 designers set up shop for the event. Amongst those showing on the catwalk, the Goodbye Malaria team collaborated with top designers to showcase their shweshwe slumberwear.
Design Expo gives the young designers an opportunity to engage with the consumers directly, and retail has always been a problem for young designers in the Western Cape.
The pop-up stores provided the perfect opportunity to shop multiple labels under one roof.
We've been working with Aidan Bennett to design the space. Each space is individually designed for the particular designer.
Combining stunning prints with embellishment, designer Jacques showed a striking collection which was luxuriously sophisticated with an African twist.
My collection was actually based on African girls moving to the city that actually forgets their heritage and wants to wear couture. So what I basically did was just brought back that true elements of true Africa. I worked with a lot of browns, golds, and rich colors like reds, and I combined like different patterns, like very European textures with African beading. With certain women in mind, I did a basic collection, and I just brought a lot of African like frills and different textures in.
Durban designer Kathrin Kidger has an eye for color. Her collection speaks to South African women who are confident in their style.
This range was particularly inspired by the concept and the idea of lobola, that being the festivity and the color palette really around it. So in this case we used very vivid ochres, magentas, a lot of top stitching to kind of bring the ethnicity of the range to life. It's also about, more importantly, the women we dress and the African aesthetic. We used quite a bit of layering of both power mesh, tactiles, acetates, and then we obviously layered those all together really to create another fabrication altogether.
The acclaimed king of local fashion, Tlale, was a hotly anticipated exhibit. Living up to expectation, he wowed the crowd with a collection which vividly captured contemporary African style.
Today's collection is a continuation of a celebration of Africa. It started out in 2013 when we celebrated our 10th year anniversary, collaborating with an amazing brand, Vlisco. And that journey continues to say everything that comes from South Africa, or design and excellence that comes from South Africa, is right, because it's time for us as African brands to pride ourselves of our heritage and our cultures and our diversity. And so today we really showcase a bit of couture, a bit of ready-to-wear, but more than anything else, it's luxury. The textures, all made from Vlisco. The prints are like limited edition. And the silhouettes, like from chic to boxy shapes, and a lot of texturing, a lot of handwork. As you can see, all these pieces that you see on this garment, they're hand cut, hand stitched, but to get to that level, you have to fuse and really a lot of workmanship that goes into it.
Celebrating our varied cultures in an awesome show of style is why Cape Town is Design Capital 2014. Supporting local design is the hottest trend of the season.